Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 20 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, I showed you how to create sheets and add those views on the sheets. And I believe we're done with Twinmotion, with Revit, and we need to go to Twinmotion now. So what you need to do is click on 3D view. You want to make sure that you're here, close everything else, and then you want to make sure that your detail is under fine, and you could just leave it at realistic or whatever view you want. After that, you want to make sure that everything is unhide, because as you remember, we hid this part right here, and all the details are showing up because of the change of details right here. And then you want to do is save it first, and then once we save it, I'm just going to go to Twinmotion and then see in Twinmotion. But basically this is just to open the Twinmotion program. But what I'm gonna do is select Datasmith, because I'm going to export it to Datasmith. So here I'm just opening up the Twinmotion. I'm just gonna put it on the side first. So, and then go to Datasmith, and then I want to export to Datasmith file. So I'm gonna export this, and I'm going to save it to the folder, the same folder as my Revit. So you can change the name. I'm going to put house for now, and then just save it. And then once you save it, because Twinmotion is already opened, we just need to delete this. And then after we delete that, what we can do is go here, import, click right here, and then under geometry, click open, and then just go to the location of the file. So what I will have here is under Revit, and then this is the Datasmith. Click open, and then leave everything else. We don't need to mess up with this, and just click import. So after that, press OK, and our model is right here already. Before we do anything else, we need to save this, as it could crash. So at least we have everything. Here I'm going to save it to my Twinmotion folder, and then just type in the name and then save it. And then after you save it, go to file again, and you want to sign into Epic Games. So I already have my sign in already, so all my information is already there. I just need to click sign in, and then everything is good. So press OK, and then here we need to select the starting ground, and then lower it down so everything that we have will be shown properly. So we have this one at the background, and then we could go to materials. Also, the reason that we need to sign in is so that we could use HDRI environment, Megascan, Adobe Substance 3D, and Sketch Fab. So those are the things that are add-on, and we need to access that by signing in. So go to materials, and then click on glass. Let's add this two-sided glass. This is what I used. And then go to tint, and we need to lower it down, press OK, and then it's up to you to decide what opacity you're gonna put in. I usually put it at around 80-90, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then after this, we need to go back to library, and actually right here, go to ambient. This is very important. that we need to set the camera and then the camera effect, I believe. Under here we have parallelism, so that's very important. So every time we set up a view, it's always parallel, and we don't need to worry about tilting and those kind of stuff. Also in environment, here in FX, you can leave it the color gradient to none. What I usually do is do blue tint. I like the effect of the blue tint, but sometimes let's do none for now, and then change it up later on. And then here under filter, you can set up all of this, but of course just having none is the best. And then here in renderings, we can leave that later on. Here now in environment, I've always liked to enable HDRM RI environment, because it gives a nice texture and also nice view of our renderings. Backdrop HDRI, and then here we could resize it, so we can size this up. Of course, the bigger the better. And then height offset, let's leave it like that. The lighting, shading, and those kind of stuff, let's leave it. And then here, height, we need to lower it down a little bit. And then we could rotate it. So rotate this one, position, reset, no, not reset background, but we need to rotate this. We could put this one right there, like that. Intensity, we need to set it up later on, because we need to check how this shows. Also, let's just put in the color gradient to blue tint for now, and then we could decide later on which one we could incorporate. So field of view, rendering, environment. I think I need to rotate it a little bit. Yeah, I want the rotation like this. And then let's add in more materials. Of course, we could pick material, so use this, and then it's already set up as aluminum. Of course, we need to change the color to black, because it looks much better in black. We don't forget to change the metallic, and then after that we could grab this and change this part as well, the railing. This one as well, railing. That's good enough. And then let's do this one as well. That looks good. Big difference in terms of how it looks. And then we need to choose the wood material that we're gonna use here, and then here as well, that's a metal material that we're gonna use. I want to see how this affects the scale. We can change. Okay, so this one, kind of good as well. So red cedar. How about this one? This is good as well, but I want maybe something that is subtle. This is good. It will look good on our background. So not something that I usually use, but still it looks nice. So I could use this instead. This is the one that I will use. And then also on this part. And then for the door or the gate, maybe something like this. Okay, so that's good. Different shade of wood. And then we need to change the border wall, and then this one right here. So I'm gonna use, and even the roof needs to be changed. So here, go to materials, metal, aluminum siding right here. I'm gonna choose something black, but I want the scaling of this one to be visible. And then I want the metalness to die down a little bit. So that's looking good. I like that. And then now here, this one should be changed like that. And I'm going to scale it up. And then metalness to die down a little bit. Very subtle, but looks good. I'm happy with the way that looks now. And then of course we have other metals that we need to take care of. So here I'm gonna choose brush aluminum, and then turn it black. And then metalness to at least 50%. And then I'm gonna use that for the lighting that we have, because there's a frame there that we need to take care. And then after the frame, we need the neon. So we have the neon right here, and we need to add number 1. And in terms of glow, I think maybe 10 is good enough. And then in terms of the white material for this, let's go to wall covering, and then we could do is satin plaster, and then satin as well. So I just want to make sure that this is satin. Then let's change the material right here. Also I want to pick this one right here, and so that we could have the same one as the address or the house number. Let's go back to material and then go to ground, man-made, and then here let's use this one and scale it. So I'm gonna use this one right here. And then this one needs to be deleted. And I'm gonna put in fine concrete here. But the one for this one should be this, but scaled, something like that. And then concrete is this one. And then this is for the road. And then we could do this one right here. And once we have that, as you can see, this is really, we have set up the light there for the stairs. And then I want to choose a material for this one, so let's go to stone and something white. So this one should be good enough. Scale it a bit. I think that's good enough as well. And then maybe a dark one for this, for the stone material, and then we have grass material for this. So that's good right there. You can select this grass as well, maybe this one. Scale it a bit. There we go. And then of course we're going to add in some grass there. And then as you can see, that looks good. We're gonna fill it up with trees at the back, and then that's the background right there. We could I'm gonna try and put in maybe the sun right here. So ambient and environment. So if we could rotate maybe this one like that, and we could see a much better looking here. And then yeah, this is white now, and as you can see, that looks good, subtle and simple. And then we're gonna add more later on. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.